He's not only a Chelsea superstar and one of the world's most talented fullbacks, but Reece James's off-field lifestyle is just as captivating as his on-field performances. From global triumphs to Champions League medal burglaries and the enigma of his personal relationships, this is what truly defines Reece James's life. Hailing from Redbridge, Ilford, United Kingdom, Reece James was born on December 8, 1999, into a family that played an instrumental role in shaping his ascent. His father, Nigel James, a former professional footballer who later became a UEFA licensed coach, played a pivotal role in fueling Reece's dreams, as he coached and guided Reece, his brother Joshua, and his sister Lauren during their formative years before going on to run an elite football coaching facility in Wimbledon, UK. Less is known about Reece's mother, Emma James, who prefers to stay out of the spotlight. Success runs in the James family, as Lauren, who Reece described as technically better than most Premier League players, stars for Chelsea like her brother and their uber-successful Women's Super League team, and just finished runners-up in the Women's World Cup final with England, shining as a star of the tournament. Whilst Joshua, despite being a talented player from a young age, decided against entering the professional ranks, James remains close with all of his siblings. Starting his football journey at Kew Park Rangers and Epsom Eagles, Reece James' path led him to Chelsea, signing with the club at just 6 years old. In 2017, he turned pro with Chelsea before earning the title of Academy Player of the Season. He gained invaluable experience on loan at Wigan Athletic in the 2018 and 19 season, and in September 2019, he made his debut for the senior Chelsea team, setting a record as the club's youngest ever UEFA Champions League goal scorer at just 19 later that season. In 2021, James played a vital role in Chelsea's triumphant UEFA Champions League campaign, as they became champions of Europe for the second time, and Reece etched his name into the annals of club history. His impact continued with successes in the UEFA Super Cup and the Club World Cup in the same year, adding to his impressive major honors list. While European glory has graced his career, domestic triumphs have remained elusive, as James is yet to achieve a Premier League finish higher than third and has encountered defeats in several FA Cup and EFL Cup finals, though time is on his side. Aged 23 years old, he was named club captain of Chelsea in August 2023, succeeding Cesar Azpilicueta and becoming the youngest permanent captain of the club since Ray Wilkins was given the armband in 1975 at just 18. Reece stands out both offensively and defensively on the pitch, as his athleticism and remarkable crossing ability distinguish him as one of the premier right-backs in the world. If anything is to hinder what seems to be a remarkable career trajectory though, Reece James' history of injuries does raise concern, including hamstring, knee, and ankle issues, with a knee injury even ruling him out of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Reece James is currently dating Mia McClanahan. The duo went public in November 2020, with Reece introducing Mia as his best friend, and have seemingly been going strong for nearly 3 years at least now. Mia finished her law degree at Royal Holloway University and has since gone on to work at HMP Coldingley in Surrey, giving inmates legal advice. She also boasts over 22,000 Instagram followers, where she captioned one sweet selfie with a defender with "Love of my life." The England star lives what's seemingly a very clean and quiet life and isn't often seen partying or involved in big controversies. James has highlighted his love for fashion in many Instagram posts and has clearly taken his passion a step further as the director of Rejam Limited, a clothing brand situated in Greater London. Though he hasn't spoken too extensively on it, it's likely the England star is of Christian faith, given his tattoos that we'll get into shortly. A superstar on the field often lives a superstar life off the field, and Reece James is no different. James has a flashy range of top vehicles in his garage, and he doesn't mind showing them off en route to Chelsea's Cobham training ground, with James's cool collection, including a Range Rover Evoque, an Audi Q5, and a Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Less is known about the England star's property collection, however. As of 2021, it is noted that he was living in a £2.5 million mansion in North Surrey. Winning the Champions League clearly meant a great deal to Reece, and to show it, he immortalized his memory of the win by getting a tattoo of the iconic trophy, also known as the Big Years, on his right calf. Below the picture are the numbers 29:05:21 for the date of the final, and above it are the words "Dream, Achieve, Believe," a motto he has definitely lived by. James also has a leg sleeve with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr.'s faces, as well as a crucifix with angel wings tattooed across his chest. With a current net worth of £7 million, approximately $10 million, Reece James has amassed a substantial sum, which is especially remarkable given his early career stage. At 23, he earns around £250,000 a week, making him the 4th highest paid player at Chelsea and the 14th highest paid player overall in the Premier League. This adds up to roughly £13 million annually, with his contract stretching for another 6 years until June 2028. He's looking at a staggering potential gross pay of £78 million still in the pipeline. It's no secret how James secured such a lucrative contract, as Chelsea sought to secure the future of their top homegrown star and fended off potential interest from giants like Real Madrid, to whom he was linked this summer. James is also now one of the most recognizable faces in English football and no doubt earns a solid amount of sponsorships and endorsement deals. He's currently a Nike-sponsored athlete, wearing the Nike Mercurial Vapor 14 Elite as part of their deal this season. Away from the field, the Chelsea and England star had his house burgled while he was on Champions League duty with the Blues back in September 2021. James was playing in a 1-0 win over Zenit St. Petersburg when his Surrey mansion was broken into by burglars who stole a safe that included his Champions League and UEFA Super Cup medals, as well as his Euro 2020 runners-up medal. James posted a series of CCTV videos following the incident on his social media in a bid to catch the culprits, stating these medals were one representing Chelsea and England, honors that can never be taken away from me whether or not I have the physical medals to prove it. Nevertheless, I'm appealing to all my Chelsea and England fans to help identify and turn in these low-life individuals who will never be able to rest easy, as the evidence is mounting against them. 2 arrests were made the following year, but little update has been provided since. It sadly isn't the only incident that he's faced of this kind, as James also had his car broken into to steal the Christmas gifts that he was due to go and donate later in the day when working with the Felix Project. What goes around comes around, as James posted to his Instagram. Fear is not, though, as Reece is never far from helping others and has worked extensively with the Felix Project. The defender spent Christmas Eve in 2021 delivering food parcels to 2 homeless shelters in the capital. Fellow England international Marcus Rashford heaped praise on James for his contributions, saying it had been fantastic to see the effort that he put into his charitable work and hopes it inspires others to do the same. It's something Reece has used his platform to promote, even creating the Reece James Foundation Instagram page, although it now seems he helps more quietly in the past couple of years. Did you know that Reece's early years actually saw him idolizing Chelsea legend Didier Drogba growing up, even starting off at Chelsea as a striker? It was only afterwards that he transitioned to midfield and eventually found his place as a right back, despite initial struggles. It's no surprise that he's such a great striker of the ball. James is also extremely close to fellow England and now Real Madrid superstar Jude Bellingham. He refers to him as his younger brother and tries to mentor the 20-year-old where he can. At just 23 years old, Reece James is touted as not just a Chelsea superstar, but if he can realize his extraordinary potential, to be among England's and the Premier League's greatest ever right backs.